What's going on YouTube? My name is Zachary Kramer with Progressive Payment Solutions and welcome to the PPS vlog. Today we're going to be talking about how COVID-19 has affected the merchant services or credit card processing industry. Let's begin. The first item on our list is going to be risk. Getting accounts approved as well as high ticket transactions. These are the two biggest things that have changed since COVID. The reason being is because fraud in our industry is higher than it's ever been before. So the processors have to protect themselves from certain situations. For example, if you are a HVAC company, let's say, I'm working on one now, and they are working on very large buildings, so they have high tickets. Anything over $7,500, at least for the bank that we use, and other banks, it might be $5,000, it might be $10,000. Those transactions will get held for an extra day to make sure that they are not fraudulent. Something else that happens is on even larger transactions, your processor may ask you for an invoice with customer information. They may even reach out to the customer to make sure that it's not a fraudulent transaction. Now I know what you're thinking. Do I have to do this every single time? The answer is no. Once you've done this, probably, for a couple of months, the processor will trust you. They will get used to you processing these transactions and they will start to leave you alone. However, this does not mean that, one day you can process a $150,000 transaction, which is a lot, all the way up to a $500,000 transaction. You have to be aware of what your high ticket is. You have to call your provider or sales agent and just simply ask them what your parameters are and how much you can go over them. The next thing on our list is actually getting your account approved. We've been having a lot of issues with underwriting recently, and this is across the board. We work with many different processors. Across the board, they are being a lot more strict. So if you deliver a good or service that gets paid up front, but delivered in the future, that is considered high risk. And most processors are not going to take you. You have to go to a high risk provider. We certainly have a few here that we work with, but still, even then, they require a lot more documentation. They require financials, they require bank statements, which yes are also financials, but I mean like tax financials. They require previous processing statements. That's a big one. And they may even ask you for invoices that you've already billed. So please be patient with your processor. Times are tough, and there's a lot of things going on in the industry that the processors have to make sure that they are going to be protected, as well as you. It's also for your protection as the merchant. The last thing that I want to touch upon in this video is credit card use. So during the first wave of the pandemic, when we were in lockdown, of course credit card use was down, so was cash. All the businesses were closed. However, that quickly changed. Once businesses started opening up again, credit card use is now higher than it's ever been before. So as you can imagine, there's a lot of fraud going on. There's a lot more transactions going on. And, it's been interesting in the industry, especially with, now a lot of gateways are doing cryptocurrency. So that's pretty exciting as well. I'm going to link in the description the full link to this article. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. And until next time, have a progressive day and see you later.